Back at the lake. Today is Friday morning. It is May 31st, almost June already. Can you guys believe it? I think a lot of you guys are out of school, maybe out of college, finishing school, finishing college. Good job on that, you guys. I hope you guys have a good summer, or are having a good summer if you've already started. And we are doing some pre-fishing today. It is, let's get a time check, 6:03. Tomorrow the tournament starts at 6, so this is the perfect time to be out. And basically we're just going to be scouting around, seeing what's going on, trying some other baits, some different top waters, some subsurface wake baits, swim baits, etc. Just trying to get a feel for what these fish are doing. Now I went out the other day, as you guys seen, caught some good fish in 2 spots, all on top water. And then they were schooling in there too. There was a lot more than just those couple. There were some big ones in there. So yeah, we're just gonna mess around today. I even got a really big popper tied on there, that white one right there. That's like a it's like a big shad imitation with a pot mouth, so maybe that could get a big bite. And we got the Carl's runt on there, which is a subsurface bait, I think 0 to 3 feet or 0 to 2.3, and it's like a yellow purple. It almost represents a bluegill, and there's tons of bluegill. You can see right there, that wake is actually a bunch of bluegill right there, so that may be good too. Lake is super calm today. I think what, 0 to 10 miles an hour today, all morning long. I mean, these are all bluegill on here, up here on the surface. So very, very calm. Let's go mess around. We're gonna start off with the Carl's runt. I'll show you guys it right here. It's this little guy right here. Almost looks like a little bee, but it's a really good little tiny bluegill imitation. And there's so many bluegills out lately that maybe the bass are munching on them. Maybe we can get a really good bite with them. So let's just see what happens. I'm excited. Quick update, still throwing this little runt. So far, no takers yet. Coming back into this little cove here. Up, first fish right there. Okay, he got off. Little guy. Not what we're looking for, very small. He's about 10 inches. There's one. Little guy. Alright, first one on the runt. Very clear water too. I keep saying that a lot, but it really is clear. Alrighty, first one of the day. I don't know if he would keep for the tournament or not. I don't think so. Measure, nothing crazy. So he is very close to 14. He would be just short, but very close. Just to get an idea of what I'm catching. There's one. What do we got? Oh, he came off. Dang. I don't know what size that was, but he got off. There's one. Nice one. Okay. Very nice one. Runt. Oh, he's not big. I thought he was a bit bigger. Alright, come on up here. Not bad though. Good fish to get out of the way for the tournament, that's for sure. I think for the first 30 minutes to catch a couple of these guys would be good. Let's see. See if he's a keeper. He should be. Oh yeah. 14 and a half. Nice little fish right there. Not bad. See you, bud. Thanks for biting the runt. Another little fish on here. Little guy. Fishing the Carl's Runt. The bite's been pretty slow. Pretty slow. Kind of just scouting out too. Trying some other areas. Trying to see where these fish are going to be. It still looks like there's still going to be some fish on beds too. There's lots of empty beds, but then there's lots of them that are still on beds too. I've seen 2 really good fish on beds. I didn't even try to target, obviously. Save those for tomorrow. There we go. I mean, that's just a small guy. I'm kind of cruising. I don't know if you guys can see through the water here. It's maybe, you know, pretty shallow, 5 foot of water. And I was just throwing this guy out here. I'm just doing a pretty quick retrieve. This is I think 6'3" to 1 gear ratio. And I'm kind of just roaming it around this flat here. Like I'm looking, it's all really flat ground, not super deep. And I was just trying to scout out and see what was around. And I had that guy hit within the first like 5 minutes of doing that. Few fish on bed, so I got the bandito bug here. And I just want to see if any of these fish are active or if they're very spooky and hard to catch. There's gonna be one right here. He seems decent. And if he's interested, I'll hit this spot tomorrow. Gotta find a sweet spot real fast. He's on a bed, but he is not very interested in this. It's a good fish, but he is not interested in this thing at all. Alright, little fish on the bandito bug. Trying some bottom moving baits here. See if anything happens. First one on the bandito today. Not big. I gotta find some kind of pattern, guys, because right now it's slow. I think topwater will be good in the morning tomorrow. Which I had most of my luck on the I'm a skimmer, and I didn't throw that today just because I don't want to catch fish on it. Oh, he threw it. A little bit better. I'm okay with him throwing it today. Just a pre-fishing day. Alright, there's 2 fish on the bandito right away. Been throwing it for about 10-15 minutes. It's a good bluegill imitation too. Right now I'm throwing green pumpkin, but I actually have think of the colors called natural. And I actually think that will be a good color to throw tomorrow, just because it is a good bluegill imitation. There's a fish on it. I tried not to set the hook because it felt big. It's a nice one. Yep. Alright, I'm out of this spot. Really nice fish. One we're looking for. He ate it so well too. It's like way down there. And there's some more bigger ones here. Oh my god, he ate it. There's another big largemouth right there if you guys can see him swimming with a smallie. Look at guys, look how he ate it. It's just gone. Oh yeah, he's gonna be what? 17 incher. Just shy of 17. That's a nice one. Let's get a quick weight and get an idea of the size right there. Probably a 3-pounder almost. 2.5. Alright, 2.51. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks for biting, bud. It's gonna jump. Oh yeah. Alright, thank you, bud. I wasn't gonna set the hook either because it felt good, and I was like, let's just see what size he is. And a 2.5-pounder is pretty good. Not a bad fish. So that was 2 fish off this spot. I'm gonna leave it be, but I'm just gonna scout it out a little and see what else is around here. I can see all the way down to the bottom, so it's a very quality fish. Oh, big. I wonder if that largemouth is interested. He's on a bed, I think. See if I can see him. There's the male. He's between this boat launch here. Oh yeah, he's interested. That fish was definitely interested. Run back to the back of the boat here and see if I can see better. I see the bed back here. Yeah, he keeps looking at it. He isn't shying from it. It looks like there might be another bed right around this corner here. Oh, there's a crappie on the bed. Okay, that's a crappie bed. Alright, but there's 2 largemouth in this area. It looks like a male, and it looks like still a female there, because one is much bigger than the other. So keep that in mind. He's right in between that launch. So if there's a boat there tomorrow on the launch, then I'll just have to skip underneath it. Yeah, guys, there's some nice bass on beds back here, man. There's still some good ones. There's one right here. See if he's interested. A nice largemouth, too. Oh, he's turning on it already. He will eat. He's chasing it already. I want to get one more toss in there. He's definitely going to eat it. I'm not going to catch him. There's a male with him, a little small one, and a smallmouth. Oh yeah, okay. That fish is interested. Not gonna catch him. It's crazy too. My last tournament, right here, this is the beach. I call it the beach. There's a house with a beach. It's like a little sand pit. And this is where I got all my coals from in the last tournament and won. Oh, nice jump. All right. Another nice one. Not bad. Mr. Bandito. There's a nice, wow. Not bad. We'll take those guys all day. That's a keep. There we go, get him back. There's a nice flat out here. Very flat bottom. Caught a fish off a bed. I didn't even set the hook. And this fish will not spit it out. There we go. He let go. Alright. Man. I did not set the hook on him. I was curious to see if he eat it, and he just gulped it up. And it's a nice one too. He's sitting on a bed of seashells, it looks like. Or mussels or some kind of shell. And it was a nice one. He came right off the spot, and he's back there too, so that's good, that's good. I really like this spot. Here's a little male on the bed. I don't think he's gonna keep. I'll see if he's interested. If he is, I'll set the hook on him. He don't look big. He's already on it. Well, he might keep. Alright. Well, that might be a keeper. Yeah, maybe. He's not bad. Alright, so I know the bandito bug is going to work for bedding fish. I just retied that rod, put a fresh bandito bug on it, and just put it away, so we won't throw that anymore just because I know it's going to work. Here we have a little shaky head with a little soft plastic, you know, jerk bait style bait, and I want to see if anything will snatch this up. A good bluegill imitation, really small, nice little snack size. Just curious to see if anything will snack on this too. There's a fish. I'm not gonna set the hook. Feels decent. He won't let go. There, he dropped it. Did not want to set the hook on him. Alright, so we know this little shaky head is gonna work. There's a fish. Yeah, these fish are definitely going to be on flats. Everywhere I go where the ground is really flat, there are fish. There's one right there. Just trying to get an idea of size. It's my first fish here in this spot. Not big. He's heavy though. Heavy little fish. He is right at 14, a little over, almost 14 and a half. So he is a keep. Not a giant, but he is a keeper. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna scout out this marina here. This is the West Marina, and this is actually where we launch for the tournament, is right here. And I just want to see if there's any beds, any big smallmouth around here, or if they're already moved off, because, you know, seems about half the beds I see are, there's no fish on them, and then some are. And then there's some crappie beds too with crappies on them, so they're not all bass beds, but curious to see if there'll be any fish back in here. Ooh, fish on, fish on. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, looks like a nice largemouth. Oh, yeah. All right. There we go. Nice one. That's a good sign, too. Ha. I knew you guys would be back here, too. Had a feeling. It's another 2+ pounder. On the little shaky head. Oh, yeah. Just about 16 inches, just a little shy. There we go. Quality bass. Came right off the middle section here. Thought I saw a bass over here. It's hard to tell. See if he's interested if it was a bass. I'm not gonna set the hook on him. I just got a glance of him while I was fighting that fish. He was on this side. Yep, he's on. Let go, let go. He won't let go. I'm not setting the hook on him. Oh my god. There you go, he let go. Alright. I thought I knew there was a bass there. Alright, get me out of here. I know there's fish. I want to check this other slip and see if they're back in the other slip too. It's back over here. I'll show you guys. It's just a little bit. And I think it was last year, I caught some really big ones in that slip. They're in a little bit deeper water. This one right here. Fish on the swim jig. Oh, nice one. That's a nicer one. Alrighty. Oh, alright, yes. 2 pounder. 2 pounder. Alright, swim jig, Kitech. That's a dirty jig swim jig. Look at that. That's a beauty. Came right out of the grass on this bank here. See you, bud. He smoked it too. I've had a few taps coming down this bank here. That was the first hookup. Alright guys, got another fish on. 5th cast in this spot right here. I switched over to a bluegill crankbait. It's actually by Live Target. It's an actual bluegill. Not a big fish. He's not huge. Right off this rock wall here. And here's the bait I'm throwing. Live Target bluegill. Look how realistic that thing looks too. It looks just like a little bluegill. I was curious to see if I can get some bigger bites. You know, these fish are chasing bluegill all day long. And this little guy just looks like a little fleeing bluegill. Okay. Small, small, small. Alright. Little fatso in the Helgermite. Drop shot. He's really fat though. Just trying to get an idea of what's back here. Quite a few of them on beds back here, but they look all to be small like that. Alright, time check for you guys. It's 11:30. Half hour more. Tournament normally ends at noon, so that's when I'm going to stop fishing today. And I want to take the kids to the pool today, so I really haven't figured out too much. I get a good limit, I believe, but I haven't found those bigger fish. There's some that, you know, I seen on a bed and they seem pretty decent. You know, I didn't catch them. I wasn't trying to really catch fish today. I was just trying to see what works. But it seems like I can get like a 2-pound fish, like per fish limit. But I really think I need to find at least a couple 3-pounders to win it. Not 100%, but I won the last one with 21.40 or something like that. So 21 pounds I won it last time, and it should be a smaller bag this time because pretty much all the fish are done spawning. I mean, there's still some on beds, but they're probably really thin, so I'm guessing the weights should be a lot smaller this tournament. But I don't know, I still feel like a 20-pound bag's gonna win it, but I'm not sure. Not positive. Alright, before I leave, I'm at the launch marina here, but I want to throw around the bandito bug, and I want to see if there's any fish here at the marina. I'm going to flip some of these docks, and then I'm going to head out of here and prep for tomorrow. There's a fish. Alrighty. I'm gonna leave this spot already. Quality fish. Nice flat, fat belly. Alright. There's a fish. He won't let go, he's small. I didn't even set the hook on him. Alright, that's 2. Another one off these docks. That's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, man. There we go. That's the fish we're looking for. Oh, that's a spawner too. Look at the tail. See you later, big guy.
Go back to your bed.